Escobar's wealth and ambitions. At the height of his power, Escobar was one of the richest men in the world, with an estimated fortune of 30 billion. His wealth allowed him to fund various lavish projects, including his own private zoo, luxury homes, and massive estates. He famously offered to pay off Colombia's national debt in exchange for a deal that would allow him to operate without interference.
Rapping like the narco, got dope like Pablo, cut dope like Pablo, chop trees with the Draco, on the north got Diego, say hasta luego, we'll be in rapping kilos, snub nose with potato, straight out the jungle, this real rap no mama, my skin black like mama, got stash spots in Honda, straight out the jungle.
Pablo Escobar was known for his extravagant spending. His wealth was so vast that he and his associates indulged in countless lavish purchases. Here's a list of some of the most notable and opulent things Escobar bought during his reign. Palacio de la Exposición de Hacienda Nápoles. Cost estimated $5 million. Escobar's most famous property, Hacienda Nápoles, was a sprawling estate with a private zoo, a water park, a runway for private jets, and an elaborate collection of exotic animals, including elephants and hippos. The zoo had lions, giraffes, and other exotic animals. This estate was essentially a private kingdom. Role: private retreat and strategic smuggling location. Location: Caribbean Sea off the coast of Cartagena, part of the Rosario Islands archipelago, Colombia. Size: approximately 7.8 hectares, about 19.3 acres. Estimated purchase price: roughly $2 to $4 million US. Value at that time depending on source. Current estimated market value: easily exceeds $10 million US, though potential legal and historic entanglements could affect saleability. La Isla Grande is the largest island within the Islas del Rosario, a tropical paradise known for its turquoise waters, coral reefs, and natural beauty. Pablo Escobar purchased this secluded island in the early 1980s during the height of the Medellín cartel's power. It served as both a luxury hideaway and a logistics node for drug trafficking operations. Secret party home on La Isla Grande, Escobar's plans were no less ostentatious. He commissioned a giant complex featuring a mansion, waterfront apartments, a palm court centered around an enormous swimming pool, and helicopter landing pad. With more than 300 rooms for guests and partygoers, no expense was spared, even down to the gold shower heads in the bathrooms. Escobar's playground resembled a strip from Miami's South Beach in its 1980s heyday. Luxuries and features commissioned by Escobar. Despite its remote island nature, Escobar outfitted La Isla Grande with features befitting a narco kingpin. Massive main villa, a multi-room mansion with ocean-facing verandas and imported European furnishings, private airstrip, helipad, used for small aircraft or helicopters delivering guests or contraband, private dock and boathouse, essential for bringing in speedboats or small submarines used in drug shipments. Guest bungalows, a series of smaller structures scattered through the jungle for guests and guards. Hidden bunkers, thought to have served as storage for weapons or cocaine. Electric fencing and guard towers, for protection and isolation from any potential intruders. Luxury pools, including at least one large swimming pool with stonework and ocean views. Wildlife enclosures, similar to Hacienda Nápoles, there were reportedly spaces for exotic animals, though on a smaller scale. The mansion in La Isla Grande, now government-owned, has steadily fallen into ruin. Like some kind of coke-fueled Xanadu, the sprawling complex is already being reclaimed by nature. Role: Lakefront luxury estate and vacation compound. Location, shores of the Peño Guatapé Reservoir near Guatapé, Antioquia, Colombia. Size, approximately 20 hectares, around 50 acres. La Manuela was one of Pablo Escobar's prized rural estates, named after his daughter Manuela Escobar. Located in the forested hills outside Medellín, this massive lakefront property was meant to serve as a tranquil and luxurious escape for Escobar and his closest allies. It was also rumored to be a key point in his narco-transportation network, owing to the estate's large dock and lakeside access. Luxuries and features on the estate. Despite its inland location, La Manuela was built to rival a Caribbean villa. Main mansion, multi-bedroom villa featuring imported marble, Italian tiles, custom woodwork, and panoramic views of the lake. Private helipad, allowing for helicopter arrivals directly from Medellín or other cartel sites. Speedboat marina and dock, used for both recreation and possible smuggling transport over the water. Private disco and bar for entertaining guests, cartel members, and celebrities. Swimming pool, custom pool with intricate tile designs and views of the reservoir. Guest houses and bungalows, scattered throughout the property for friends, family, and security personnel. Tennis courts and sports facilities, a luxury common in Escobar's estates, used to project success and entertain associates. Security infrastructure, guardhouses, high walls, watch posts, escape tunnels rumored beneath parts of the estate. Estimated cost at time, estimated $5 to $7 million US, including fortifications and luxury features. Current value, ruins only. Its historical association drives tourist interest but limits redevelopment. La Manuela is less extravagant than Hacienda Nápoles or La Isla Grande, but its tragic and explosive downfall gives it a unique place in Escobar's story. It represents the point at which the empire began collapsing, not just socially or financially, but physically, as his properties were blown apart by the very government he once mocked. Today, La Manuela stands as a crumbling relic of Escobar's legacy. The ruins are open to visitors and can be reached via boat tours from Guatapé. Many of the estate's original features, including its bombed-out walls, pool area, and bedrooms, are still visible. Some locals host paintball games on site, turning the ruins into a surreal battlefield where visitors shoot through Escobar's former walls. Location, Miami Beach, Florida, USA. Use, vacation home, stash house, and money laundering hub. Estimated value at time, approximately $762,500. Features, 7,336 square feet waterfront property, marble floors, imported Italian fixtures, hidden compartments likely used for cash or drug storage. Access to Biscayne Bay via private dock, secured perimeter, guard station, and heavy surveillance. Significance, believed to be a safe zone for Escobar's U.S.-based operations. Though Escobar rarely visited the U.S. publicly, this mansion was used by trusted intermediaries and linked to shell corporations tied to the cartel. Seizure and demolition, confiscated by the U.S. government in the early 1990s, then demolished in 2016. Before demolition, hidden safes and secret compartments were discovered inside. Today, the land has been redeveloped by a private owner. Tulum Beachfront Mansion, Tulum, Mexico. Role, coastal hideaway and personal retreat. Location, Tulum, Quintana Roo, Mexico, Riviera Maya coastline. Size, approximately 1.5 acres, estimated. Purchased, mid to late 1980s. Exact date unknown. Estimated value at time of purchase, unknown. Current estimated value, over $5 million based on market rates and redevelopment value. Pablo Escobar's Tulum property was a luxurious beachfront estate nestled along the Caribbean coast in what is now one of Mexico's most popular tourist destinations. Originally designed as a secretive and isolated hideout, it offered seclusion far from Colombian authorities and U.S. intelligence, making it ideal for private retreats or off-grid meetings. The property remained largely unknown to the public until it was rediscovered and purchased years after Escobar's death. It has since been transformed into a boutique luxury hotel called Casa Malca by New York-based art collector and developer Leo Malca, who acquired the site around 2012. Features and luxuries during Escobar's ownership: private beach access with white sand and coastal vegetation, concrete construction blending brutalist and tropical design aesthetics, multiple bedrooms and large open-plan common areas, hidden safe rooms and storage vaults believed to be used for storing valuables or cash, high perimeter walls and dense jungle foliage for concealment and security, limited access with only a single gated entrance from the main road, underground storage rumored but unconfirmed. It is believed the Tulum property served as a secondary base for Escobar when in Mexico, functioning less as an operational stronghold and more as a luxury retreat or sanctuary when negotiations or partnerships brought him into the region. Tulum at the time was far more remote and underdeveloped than it is today. After Escobar's death in 1993, the mansion fell into abandonment, overrun by nature and decay. It was later purchased and restored, preserving some original elements while introducing high-end modern features for the luxury hospitality industry. Casa Malca now stands as one of the most enigmatic and stylish resorts in Tulum, with design cues that echo the building's storied past.